Welcome back to my channel, Sinspiration. I'm Alex and here to inspire you to develop a growth mindset. This will be my first video focused on the career development pillar, job searching. Layoffs have been escalating from small startups to mid-sized companies to large tech companies that we couldn't have imagined would take this step. This is a result of high inflation, quantitative tightening, and fast rising of federal interest rates. While it is difficult, we must continue to move forward. I'm here today to help you with your job search. Whether you are facing challenging times, a college student looking for an internship or a job after graduation, or someone looking to take the next career move, you've come to the right person. I have been applying to jobs and interviewing for the last 6 years. I have also attended university recruiting events as a hardware and software engineering recruiter, as well as interviewed candidates. Having experienced both sides of the hiring process, I like to share with you what I think are the best ways to maximize your chances of getting interviews and offers. I'll be explaining the steps for you to follow in chronological order. As soon as you decide you want to search for a new job, first think about your career options. This is before you even review your resume and apply to jobs. Consider the job role, the product or service you'd be working on, the company culture and mission, promotions, compensation, location, work from home flexibility, and any other factors that are important to you. You may consider your hobbies and side hustles. If you can come up with a plan to monetize them or turn them into your small business, you can be your own boss. However, for the vast majority of us, I think we'd want to look for a job with an employer, so I will focus on that in the rest of this video. Your resume is a summary of your experiences, education, and accomplishments that will make you stand out to recruiters when you apply to a job. Update it with your latest information, especially what you did and the results. Clean up the format and make sure it is easy to read. Most importantly, make sure your experiences matches with the career options you identified in the previous step. The most relevant information should be near the top of your resume. Someone who glances over your resume should be impressed within 30 seconds. If you need a cover letter for job applications, I recommend creating a template with fill in the blanks for the job title and company so that you don't have to rewrite one for every single job or company. Briefly summarize your education, work experiences, what excites you about the job or opportunity and company, and how you can contribute. With your polished resume, a cover letter, and also an idea of the types of job roles you're interested in, you're now ready to start searching for these opportunities. You can either research companies and their job openings, or go on a job site. If you are looking for engineering jobs, you'd look at tech companies. For business and accounting, you look at financial institutions, accounting firms, and various companies. Healthcare, legal, design, marketing, dining, travel, entertainment, recruiting, retail, and other sectors have their own companies. Go to the job site for these companies, find a job that suits your qualifications and interest, and save them into a spreadsheet. You must meet the minimum qualifications, but if you don't meet all of the preferred qualifications, save them anyways and take your chances. For job sites, I find LinkedIn and Indeed to be very useful. The filters and keywords do a good job at finding the best matches, particularly a specific job title in a geographical location. For this first round of the job search, I recommend finding 3 to 5 companies and try to limit to about 3 job roles for each company. Once you save all of these jobs into your spreadsheet, don't apply just yet. This is where your network can be extremely valuable. When someone refers you to a job at his or her company, your chances of getting an interview increases significantly. This is because your resume gets more visibility. Moreover, a company would consider an employee's family and friends first because he or she can vouch for them over the hundreds or thousands of job applicants from outsiders. However, be prepared for the interview because they can get back to you very soon as the next day. From my experience, about 1/4 of my interviews came from referrals, and that's how I got my first internship and second full-time job. Apply online to the remaining jobs and companies in your list. Since you already have your resume and cover letter on hand, as well as a list of these jobs in your spreadsheet, this should be a streamlined process. Apply to the jobs for these 3 to 5 companies, then wait for about a week or 2. They usually get back to you relatively soon, and you don't want to overwhelm yourself with too many interviews at the same time because you are a quality candidate and that can happen. If you don't hear back with an interview for about a week or 2, go ahead and repeat the process to find jobs from 3 to 5 companies, use your network, and apply online. If you are a college student, attending a campus career fair in person or virtually is strongly recommended. These companies have job openings, otherwise they wouldn't even be there. Specific companies or organizations such as the University of California may host hiring events from time to time, and these are geared more towards people who are already working in industry. In fact, I actually got my first job out of college from an on-campus career fair. No matter how amazing your resume and experiences are, you have to pass the interviews to get the job offer. Interviewing requires a different set of skills that is different from what you're used to in school or your current job, and it takes practice. A lot. First, everything on your resume is fair game. Be prepared to talk about your education and work experiences in detail. Be a storyteller with all the facts so that your interviewer is convinced that you did everything you claim on paper. Next, behavioral questions. Tell me about yourself. Why are you interested in this job? How do you debug a problem? How do you see yourself in 5 years? Are some of the most common ones. This is to see if you are a good cultural fit for the team and company that you'll be working for. Some may even look for leadership qualities. Finally, technical questions. This is related to the skills and knowledge required to perform the job responsibilities. In tech, this involves practicing coding problems, explaining fundamental concepts, and designing systems. In general, for all fields, you'll be asked to apply your knowledge to solve a problem or walk through scenarios. Your thought process, communication, and how you arrived at your solution is more important than the solution itself. You'll also want to prepare some questions to ask your interviewer. This shows that you are interested in the job role, the team that you'll be working for, and the company. Your interviewer is most likely your future manager or future teammate, so this would be a great opportunity to get to know them and see if this is someone you'd want to work with. I'd like to see this as my turn to interview them. Interviewing is a skill you have to practice over time to get good at. You need to be able to sell yourself, put your best foot forward, and show what you know and can do during the interviews. It's most likely going to be a longer process than you expected, months instead of weeks. That is why I recommended sticking with 3 to 5 companies every week or 2 to pace yourself. That way, you'll have a continuous pipeline that you can manage. One of the most important tips I'd like to share with you is that you may want to consider studying for the interviews first before asking for referrals and applying online. Sometimes recruiters may get back to you as early as the next day, and you barely had any time to brush up on your interviewing skills. If this does happen, you can ask to have your first phone screen about a week later to give yourself extra time. I missed out on a lot of dream jobs or cool opportunities because I didn't study enough for my interviews. Please don't make the same mistake I did. It'll cost you time, effort, and mental energy. Practice interviewing on a regular schedule with consistency, and you'll see your improvement throughout interviews. And last but not least, take care of your physical and mental health. You won't be able to show your future employers the best version of yourself if your body and mind are not in their most fit states. Get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, and get enough exercise. Take breaks by going on a walk, talking to friends, playing a sport, watching some TV, and listening to music. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The job search is not fun. It takes so much time, and most of these opportunities end up as rejections. But don't lose faith. You only need one job offer. And if you follow the steps highlighted in this video, I'm confident you will improve over time and land multiple offers in less time. Go out there and find a job that you enjoy and pays well. I would shy away from a job with just high pay because you'll never get paid enough for a job that you hate, with no overtime pay for working over 40 hours a week. Remember, for a job, you exchange your time for money because it is an active income stream. You'll be more well off and happier if you do a job that you enjoy, it aligns with your career goals, and you work with people who value and support you so that you don't have to go looking for a job again anytime soon. While you're job searching and getting offers, take a break to hit the like button and comment below with your thoughts and feedback. Share this video with people in your network looking for jobs. We are in this together. For more self-growth, personal finance, career development, and education tips, subscribe to my channel and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Sinspiration. You've been Sinspired today. See you next time.